What's up, cozy friends? Okay, so here's the thing. There's only 5 steps that you need to follow to become a cozy gamer. The last step I don't even see people talking about, but I think it's one of the most important. Whether you're new to cozy gaming or maybe you want to deepen your relationship to cozy gaming, we're going to be going over tips, tricks, detailed step-by-step on how to get started. There are really only 5 steps that you need to follow to become a cozy gamer. The first step, choose your gaming device. There are plenty of options out there, ranging in price, ranging in features and customization options. So it's going to be based on you and your needs. First option I want to talk about is going to be the Nintendo Switch. So you do have 3 different options within the Switch family. First would be the Nintendo Switch, the OG. With this Switch, you can play on the handheld, you can plug and play on your TV, you can also play in the tabletop version. You have detachable Joy-Cons that you can use to play, and the Nintendo Switch supports playing online and multiplayer. You will need to purchase Nintendo Switch Online to have access to games. They have both individual and family plans. The second option is the Nintendo Switch OLED. Now, the OLED has a slightly bigger screen and is newer. It kind of has some upgraded features compared to the Nintendo Switch. The audio is better, it better supports tabletop mode, and it has double the internal storage compared to the Nintendo Switch. You also have the Switch Lite, which is going to be the smallest and the lightest of the 3. The Switch Lite is going to be handheld only, so you don't have detachable Joy-Cons, can't play tabletop, but it is lighter and more portable, I would say, compared to the other 2. All 3 of them are portable, but the Switch Lite is going to be the lightest, the smallest, etc. Now, in terms of price, the Nintendo Switch is going to run you about $300. The Nintendo Switch OLED is going to run you about $350. And the Nintendo Switch Lite will be about $200. So moving on from Nintendo Switch, you also have the Steam Deck and PC gaming. The Steam Deck is essentially a Nintendo Switch for PC gaming. Think if a PC and a Nintendo Switch had a baby. So the Steam Deck is a handheld similar to the Switch. It runs Steam OS, so you do have access to the Steam library and the games within it. It's portable and has a 7-inch screen, which is going to be similar to the Nintendo Switch OLED. The controllers are built in, so nothing that detaches, but it is also compatible with external controllers. You're more limited in terms of customization when it comes to the Steam Deck, but since it's still relatively new, it came out like early 2022, there might be some more customization options down the line. Now, the fact that you have access to the Steam library on the Steam Deck means that you have access to game titles that you wouldn't necessarily have access to when it comes to the Nintendo Switch. And oftentimes, games are released first for PC/Steam Deck and then later come to the Switch. So that's just something to consider as you think about gaming devices. The Steam Deck will run you about $400. It was on sale recently, which leads me to believe that it will be on sale again in the future. PC gaming is going to primarily be referred to as the main way true gaming. Totally false. But PC gaming is going to be one of the most popular, one of the most reliable forms of gaming. Typically with a desktop computer, you're able to run higher processing power for your games, which means that the graphics are going to be better. You do have high customization options when it comes to a PC. You can order one, but you can also build one yourself. And there is a wider range of games for the PC. I mean, you basically have access to almost any title out there unless it's something that is specifically for consoles. Now, the thing about a PC, it's going to be an investment. It is the most expensive option, can run you $1,000, $2,000 plus. Like, that's just the minimum. And so sometimes people are in a position where they can invest, or maybe they want to invest in a PC down the line. But if you're someone that wants access to all of the games, someone that wants the best graphics, and honestly, potentially wants a device that you can use for other things, PC is the way to go. They do also make gaming laptops if you're interested in something that's a little bit more portable, but maybe bigger than the Steam Deck. So a gaming laptop is also an option. Your next option for gaming devices is going to be consoles, your PlayStation, your Xbox. Now, I am someone that grew up on consoles. I literally cried when my dad finally got rid of our PlayStation 1 and 2. But I actually don't have any consoles right now. I do my cozy gaming solely on my Nintendo Switch and on my iPhone or on my iPad. And when it comes to gaming on a console, it's really your preference. If you're someone that's interested in playing cozy games, yes, but maybe you have a wider range of games that you also like to play. For instance, I love unpacking, I love Animal Crossing, but also I'm a fan of Fallout. Console is going to be the way to go. And like I mentioned earlier, sometimes games release specifically on console or specifically for console. So there is a little bit of an advantage there. But you know, it's not going to be portable. It is something that you can really only have in your home. So I think if you're interested in gaming on the go, that's something to consider. The last option, the most accessible and honestly the cheapest, just because we all probably have access to this already, is going to be gaming on your smartphone or on a tablet. This is the quickest option to get started. For iPhone, Apple Arcade is $4.99 a month, and it gives you access to like over 200 games. And there are some popular titles on there. For Android, Google Play Pass is also $4.99 a month and can give you access to games as well. So if you're not in a position where you can invest financially into a gaming device, or maybe you're just eager to get started, you've already picked your device but you're waiting for it to come, I don't know. Gaming on your smartphone or your tablet is already available to you. Moving on to step number 2, you want to choose your game. I always suggest to my family and friends that are new to gaming, start with like 1 to 2 games and keep an open mind, because you might be surprised at what you're actually interested in and what you enjoy compared to what you think you might be interested in and what you think you might enjoy. You have so many options to choose from. There are puzzle games, there are farming sims, there are games that involve both puzzles and farming. Games that focus on cats, games that focus on plants, games that focus on cats and plants. You have so many options, and if you need a little bit more support with choosing a game to start with, I have a video on cozy games for beginners. I'll put a link in the description because there is one that I always recommend. Try to choose a combination between shorter games and longer games as well. That will also give you a good idea of what keeps you interested over time, if you're someone that likes that sweet satisfaction in finishing a game quickly, or maybe you're in it for the long run and you like a game that has more to do. All right, the third step is gonna be personalization. Though this step isn't necessary, I think this is what makes cozy gaming so fun and, again, so personal. If I had to start all over again as a cozy gamer, I would still move forward with buying the Nintendo Switch. If I had started at a more recent time, I would have moved forward with buying the OLED. But to this day, my Switch has allowed me to play almost all of the titles that I want to. Still holds a great charge. I still have storage both internally and externally. Overall, I think it's the best device to get started with. There's just so many options within that one console, so that is the one that I recommend. There are many accessories for the Switch. There are cases, skins for both your Switch and your Joy-Cons, and your dock. There are thumb grips for your Joy-Cons and other controllers. There are grips for your Joy-Cons. You can also get custom themes for your Switch if you want to take it one step further in personalization. Now, all of these things are nice to have, but totally not necessary. There are 3 things that I suggest you get if you move forward with getting a Nintendo Switch. These are the must-haves. 1, get a screen protector. I'll speak for myself personally. There have been times where my Switch has fallen. Maybe I've thrown it into my bag and I didn't put the case on there, or my niece got a hold of it and who knows what happened to it. I highly, highly, highly suggest a screen protector. You never know what could happen. If you're someone that walks around without a screen protector on your phone and you want to live life on the edge, then maybe that's not for you, but I highly suggest getting a screen protector. I also suggest getting a memory card. The Nintendo Switch OLED has double the internal storage compared to the Nintendo Switch. However, you might be someone that's purchasing most of your games digitally. I buy 85-90% of my games digitally. There has to be a title that I really, really, really love in order for me to purchase the physical copy, which means I need a lot of space to download my games. So definitely suggest a memory card. The third thing I would suggest is an extra charger, whether that's a car charger or a charger that you can have at home. You never know what can happen. It's always helpful to have more than one charger. And if you move forward with the car charger and you're on the go, you don't have to worry about losing battery life when you're out and about. The fourth step in becoming a cozy gamer, actually make time to game. I know. Seems simple enough, but if you're going through the steps of getting your console, buying your games, but you're not actually setting aside time or having intentional time to game, then what is the point? I'm someone that views gaming as self-care, as a healing aspect. It has helped me tremendously with my mental health. So creating that time to game is extremely important. If you're someone that is finding you have difficulty in making time for your cozy gaming or maybe some of your other cozy hobbies, I do have a video on how to prioritize gaming, being intentional with your hobbies, and defeating analysis paralysis. You know that feeling where you just can't decide what you want to do, so then you don't do anything because you've thought too much about the thing you're going to do? I will link the video in the description. The fifth and final step, the one that I do not hear people talking about, is finding your gaming community. Yes, we can game alone. I love curling up into a ball on my bed or wrapping myself in a burrito blanket on the couch with my Switch alone. I enjoy gaming alone, but that doesn't mean that we have to be lonely when we're gaming. I think it's very, very, very important to have gaming community, to be reminded that there are other folks out there that are interested in the same things that you are, who want to play with you and maybe motivate you to play even more, right? So I highly suggest getting on Twitch, finding other cozy gamers on TikTok, joining Discord. Follow the cozy gaming creators that you like, that you admire. If they stream, go to their Twitch, type in their chat, start interacting with people who have that similar mindset to you, who are interested in similar games that you are. Start building that community. On TikTok, if you're following some of your favorite cozy gamers, start to comment back to other people. And sometimes cozy Twitch streamers or cozy creators also have Discords. Join their Discords and start connecting with people there as well. And talk about gaming in your personal life. You would be surprised at how many people are actually interested in gaming or already game and you just don't know. I think that's a really great way to start connecting with people, either people you know already or maybe people that you're looking to meet. Start talking about it. Talk about it. You'd be surprised how many other folks out there are looking for that gaming community, especially one that exists in real time versus a gaming community that's online. Though I think it's essential to have both. All right, cozy friends, those are the 5 steps to becoming a cozy gamer, or again, deepening your relationship with cozy gaming. If I forgot anything, if there's anything else that you want to know, if you have any other questions about cozy gaming, leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and thought it was helpful, and please subscribe for more cozy game recommendations and more cozy game fun. I'll see you in the next video.